Welcome to Behind the Door, where I talk about horror movies for the eyes of a nerd. And today we have a Valentine's Day special coming from 1981's My Bloody Valentine. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there. And to everyone else, it's okay. You'll get there. You just gotta wait and be patient. Shall we get into this movie, though? 20 years ago, after Valentine's Day tragedy, a small town prepares for its annual holiday dance when a box of candy arrives blood-soaked and with an eerie message from someone they felt was long dead. So the basic outline of this movie is there's a town called Valentine Bluffs. It's a small town with a big heart. That's their slogan. It's mainly its like economy is basically mining. It's been mining for years, and so how the curse of this town started was there was a Valentine's Day dance, and miners were working the night, and some supervisors weren't really paying attention, and they said, let's just go to the party. And they left the miners down there with carbon monoxide poisoning, and an explosion happened. And there was only one survivor, Harry Warden, who survived by eating, the rest of his miners. So he escapes from a mental institution, and every Valentine's Day he's supposed to just come out and kill. But this movie, it doesn't know what it wants to be. I'll explain. There's a huge, huge love triangle that just keeps popping up. And I'll explain the characters and everything. Tom Hanniger, his father is the mayor of a town, Hanniger, and he owns the mine, Hanniger Mines. Tom is left for the big city, and then, left for the big city, and then he recently came back because it didn't work out, and now he's working in the mine with his, frenemy, Axel, who is now with Tom's ex, Sarah. And that's the love triangle situation where you'll have an amazing kill or something that moves the story along what happened in the movie, and then out of nowhere, it's either Tom and Axel fighting, which are fantastic scenes, they're funny, or Tom and Sarah being like, I love you, I miss you, why'd you leave, let me explain, and then, or it's Axel and Sarah, and Axel being toxic as hell. That's the love triangle. It keeps the movie going, but I don't mind it. But most people I've heard it just don't like it. It's a Valentine's movie, so it makes sense. I shall say there are two versions of this movie, theatrical and extended cut. The extended cut has basically just added some fight scenes in and put the original kills that they count in the theatrical cut. The MPAA cut, I think, 3 kills at the theatrical cut, and most people are going to be like, what's MPAA? It's the Motion Picture Association of America. Yeah, there you go, do your research. They cut, I think, 3 of the kills out of the movie in the American cut, because this is a Canadian film. In the American cut, they cut him. In the Canadian, they left him because it's the director's, version he prefers. I'll get into some kills real quick then, I should say. There's 3 major kills in this movie that I see really help this movie keep going. I should say, I'm not sponsored, but Tubi, Tubi, has this movie on for free, with ads, obviously. But it's Sony the theatrical cut. But if you find any DVD release version, it's going to be extended cut of 1981. 3 kills. One is the sheriff's love interest or wife, Miss Mabel, is pushed into one of the big dryers, and she's burnt and crisped and looks like a piece of bacon, and I understand why they cut that. The other 2 I don't understand. There's the intro kill, which they cut, I think, 2 minutes out of, or maybe more, maybe less. But the intro kill, where I guess we'll call her Lady of the Night, is impaled by a pickaxe, and then the third kill is Ipex. Sorry, pickaxe going through eyeball of the bartender. Not only the kills and the love triangle situation keep this movie going, there are some. It is pretty funny. There's some good comedy moments. Would I say the character's relatable? No. Well, there's one character I relate to, and I can't remember his name. Even if I look for it, I just can't remember right now. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Big guy, glasses, chewing tobacco guy. He's just, I relate to him so much. He's just a big bear character, and he's so funny. So I like that. And most of the guys, because there's a couple of them, 4 or 5 in the group, who are like minors, they basically act like how guys act, and then the girls act like the guys act as well sometimes, but it's more like you could see yourself as a teenager or like a young adult being like, yeah, that's me and my friends, which I do love. So there's many reasons why I love this film, and I recommend people should watch it. It's Valentine's Day, or you can do some nasty stuff, I don't care. But this film, it feels like a Scooby-Doo episode gone bad, like gone gory, where it's just, there's a curse on this place, and I'm not going to tell you who the killer is. Sorry. If you came for that, sorry. But it just feels like a Scooby-Doo episode, where it's just an old town curse, miner comes, and instead of like kidnapping people or stealing gold, he kills them. But I don't know. It's got the heart. Literally, you can see the heart as like a Valentine's love story, which I love. I'm not gonna say I hate, even though I watch a lot of horror. I do love a classic romance. Princess Bride, love. But it's just a mix of a movie. I don't think the director knew what he wanted, because he did some slapstick comedy movies before this one in Canada, and you can see that in most of the movie. But overall, I do recommend people watching this movie. You can watch the remake or reboot if you want. It's not a horrible film. It's just not really the heart and soul. I mean, for Christ's sake, it came out in 3D. So, if that doesn't tell you how much they cared about the movie, right? But I hope everyone has a lovely Valentine's Day, or if you've had one already, for people whoever, around the world. Loads of love to everyone out there, and be nice to each other.